here in Phoenix. So digging in now, Justin Turner. He will lead this one off today.
For the Dodgers, the third baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch is swung on and missed for strike one. Well, guys, these Diamondbacks, as they begin play, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, thanks, Matty V. Hey, you know what, D-Roll, this is one they'd like to win right here. They win the first game of the series, drop game 2, win game 3. They'd like to keep the momentum going here, D-Roll, win 2 in a row and win 3 out of 4 in this series.
Yeah, you want to definitely get a chance to win this series today. Play good baseball. You don't want to go on that seesaw. We'll give you one, we'll take one. They need to figure out a way to get it done today.
And now look out as that runs in and gets him, and a very interesting start to this one.
Batting second, the designated hitter.
Digging in, A.J. Pollock. First shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, one of the most consistent umpires throughout the league. Both pitchers and position players love this guy.
Yeah, I think one of the best in the business. How I judge a good teammate is every day he opens that door. Is he consistent? Can I count on him? Mike Fillmore is the exact same way behind the dish.
And that misses, 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. Here now the 2-2. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Peralta's after it. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Time now to check out the lineup for the visiting Dodgers. What's the word on them as they try to split the series, Mark?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup and one thing jumps out. The fact that there is a ton of swing and miss up and down the lineup. They lead the league in strikeouts, and I'll tell you what, could become a big problem today if this guy's hitting the outside corner.
The 0-1 pitch. Fouled off. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Mookie Betts. He comes into this one 6th in the National League in home runs.
Yeah, and he's really put together a great season in the power categories. I know it's not over yet, but I'm excited to see how he finishes down the stretch.
D-Roll, what's been amazing to me is how consistent he's been through the beginning of the season, and that where we're at right now. Expect him to finish the season strong. He's having a terrific year.
That pitch just had too much velocity on it for you to catch up to that. Unless you're cheating to a high fastball above the belt and you're all in, I say you got to find a way to lower your sights or it's going to be a tough game. Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Stepping in now, Edwin Rios, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. And this one's in the dirt. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
Shoots this one over to first. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone.
The second baseman.
Now in the box, Kike Hernandez is coming off a 3-hit performance in the loss last night. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
Here's the 2-1. This could be trouble now. It's 3-1.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
Swung on and missed, 3-2.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
Batting 7.
At the plate, Corey Seager, and the Dodgers with an opportunity for more here in the first. First pitch on its way. High in the air out to center field. Marte is under it. And they'll avoid the big inning as he makes the catch, so just the... Here's Starling Marte. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off.
First pitch on its way.
The center fielder.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Nero, Danny, this LA Dodger ball club as they enter play here this afternoon. They dropped another one last time out, and in fact they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, this series has been a little bit of back and forth, dropping the first one, finding a way to battle back, and then dropping the third one of this 4-game set. Let's see if they can find a way to tie this rubber game.
You know, Dero, this is one of those, if you could win game 4 of this series and walk away with a split, you almost feel like you won this series. This is a big one here today.
With that, let's take a look at the hometown Diamondbacks lineup card. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, Matty, I'm excited to watch David Peralta play. He's been the fire starter for this team. Last 10 games, how about an on-base percentage of over 400? As he goes, so goes the team. He's playing great ball and making things happen.
Now the 0-2 from Price. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Right side hit hard. And that will find its way into right field for a 1-out single.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
And this one's over at the knees, 2-1. Count even at 2-2. And it's fouled away. Peralta stands at first with 1 out. Hot shot down the line, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Now Price misses here on 2-2, and he runs it full. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Got to execute a good pitch right here. Runner at first is probably going to be on the move, and you got one of the better hitters on their team up at the plate.
And that's in there, base hit.
Hey, maybe we have something brewing right here. That has to be the case. When you're facing an elite level A starter, numero uno, you have to find a way to get to him. Any chance you get, maybe this is their opportunity early.
Eduardo Escobar is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And it's gone.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Digging in now, Nick Ahmed. And he's a guy who's been absolutely terrific over the last couple of series. Really swinging it well. Swing and a miss for strike one.
Hey, I love the location right there. Maybe that extra base hit was a big wake-up call to get it going.
And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now. Digging in, Carson Kelly looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Price sets his sights. Here's the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike.
0-1's the count.
Good changeup there as he takes command. 0-2.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
3 runs already home here. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Bellinger going back on it at the track. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Stepping into the box, Chris Taylor. Lifetime numbers against Robbie Ray. Just a 1 for 9. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. 1-0 the count. The 1-0 home. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Taylor, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. He was a 5th-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Lays off 2-2 now.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him. So we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Batting 9, the catcher, Will.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
Hey, if these guys are going to have any chance in this one, they are going to have to set their sights a little lower. You cannot expect to get the barrel of the bat to that baseball. That is entirely too high.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Two and 2 the count. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Sharp ground ball to third. Escobar has it in time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, third base.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the third baseman, Justin Turner. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
Peralta will get there, and he puts it away. Cole Calhoun will stand in now. Lifetime versus David Price. He's got 3 base hits in 16 tries. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Strike 2 up in the zone. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Hey, let's take a look at the Dodgers on defense. And let's focus on Corey Seager. Cal Ripken Jr., anyone? This guy looks like the spitting image of Iron Man. I think he's just scratching the surface of a Hall of Fame career. Multiple MVPs, Gold Gloves, you name it. Corey Seager is on fire.
Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. One out, nobody on.
Nope.
Tough call there, but the cutter misses. 1-2. Lake making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1-2. Squared that one up just a little late. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
Batting ninth.
Now at the plate, number 32. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. The 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Drilled to the left side. And that's through for a hit.
Sometimes you need a little luck. Sometimes you need to get a ground ball with eyes. And that's exactly what happened right there.
So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and that'll bring up Starling Marte. Now the first pitch here from Price. Too low, 1-0.
Man, I really like the way this lineup is making this guy work today. You're going to see the bullpen getting going here soon.
And a pitch takes off inside and gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, this inning was looking routine, and then with 1 base hit and a wild pitch later, things are looking a lot different. Now a base hit scores a run, got to reset on the mound and make some good pitches here.
The count now at 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. The 2-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Diamondbacks, and it's still 3-1.
Leading off for the Dodgers. The designated
First pitch on its way. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. Here's a little chopper up the middle. To his left, Ahmed. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. So with 1 away now, let's quickly give you a look at the standings in the National League West entering play today, as you see where these 2 teams sit in relation to one another. First pitch of the at-bat. Outside with the fastball, that's 1-0. 3rd inning here, 3-1 our score. On the corner away, a ball and a strike.
1-1.
You know, the old adage is you never throw a lefty down and in because their ability to turn and burn, and this pitcher's taking that to heart. He is throwing everything away right here.
Ball taken there. 2-1 now. The 2-1. And a leaping effort, but it's off his glove. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts. And he'll power in a fastball, that time at 94 for strike 1.
Here's a perfect situation. 2 outs, bases empty, power hitter at the plate. He ain't looking for a single and hoping to pass the baton. This guy's looking.
50th pitch of the game on its way. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. That's hit to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row. He's set down now as the side is retired. Dodgers down in order. They still trail it here 3-1. Up next for Arizona, David Peralta, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later. Ratings.
First pitch on its way. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
A count of 1 ball, 1 strike to David Peralta. The 1-2. Hit to short. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. And with 1 away, time for a look at our current standings. And you can see that these guys enter play down by just 2 games in the division race. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Behind 0-2 now. The next 0-2. Takes this the other way to right. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
Now a cut fastball, but that doesn't threaten the zone. It's even at 1.
Man, he just missed the zone right there. One of the toughest pitches in the game, that backdoor cutter. As an offensive player, you give up on that pitch. As soon as it comes out of the hand, next thing you know, it's trying to grab the corner.
1-2 is the cut fastball, but he holds back 2-2. Marte leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Man at second here with 2 away, and that means that Nick Ahmed will be the next to bat. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more here would be huge.
Price pauses. Here's the 0-2. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Changeup too low. He walked him. Now batting, Carson Kelly. He flew out in his last at-bat. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
A ball and a strike. His eyes lit up on that one above the zone, but he comes up empty.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
The 2-2 coming now from Price. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Taylor is there. And that ends the inning. Diamondbacks strength. And back in Phoenix as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Leading off for the Dodgers.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
The first baseman.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Rios is a corner infielder, normally a third baseman, but he's at the other corner at first base here in this one.
Yeah, this guy's got sure hands. You know, sometimes I want to make this point. First basemen get a bad rap because everyone thinks they could just go over there and handle a bag, pick balls in the dirt. Not the case. First basemen cannot be more important to helping out not only the pitching staff when they want to throw over, but also taking errors away from their infielders.
Swinging a ball yanked down the right field line. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen.
Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there, but the outfielder does a really good job, D-Row, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also a nice job by the base runner not there, not putting his head down, being over aggressive and getting thrown out at second base. He saw the play happening in front of him and put the brakes on and got back for a base hit.
Yeah, D-Row, I think he would have been toast if he tried to stretch that one into a double.
Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Marte is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Here's Corey Seager. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. From the stretch. And this is off the corner and low, ball 1. Right side, but it's well foul. Rios, base runner at first with 1 out. In for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Two balls and 2 strikes to Corey Seager.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Corey Seager is sent packing for the second out of the inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes this the other way to right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And that ends. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Torey Lovello about the Diamondbacks' offensive production. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
All right, Heidi, thank you. 1-1.
1 strike.
And right into the shift. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. And another foul ball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he fouls this one off.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side.
He's been cold. Batting average fell below 230, but that knock might have put him in a positive frame of mind. Hopefully that's the start of something big right now.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. And that last pitch from Price was number 73 in the ball game. Now the 2-0. Grounded to third. This could be two. Turner has it. The second for one. On to first, and they get the double play. Striding into the box, number 32. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid one hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
Now the 0-1. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Hit on the ground to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So no runs on. Now with
leading off for the Dodgers, the catcher, Will Smith.
Here's the first pitch to him. Grounded back up the middle. Ahmed has it. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away.
Now batting.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that'll bring up the third baseman, Justin Turner. First delivery to him on the way. Hit hard down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And they're able to get the ball in quickly, so he'll be held to a single with one away.
Now
boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Two 2-0 to the Dodgers DH.
2-0.
Now the 2-0 is looked at for the first strike. This is line to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Get the ball for this man. He needs to put that on the mantle. He's been struggling. The season hasn't gone according to plan, but he's staying pot committed and grinded out a nice knock.
Into the box, Cody Bellinger, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 0-1 pitch. Goodness. 0-2 now.
Hey, he's going to have to set his sights a little bit more over the heart of the plate. I can't have one of my best left-handed power hitters reaching and taking an ugly swing like that.
Low and away with that one. It's 1-2.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. And the payoff pitch. And he misses with that one. Ball 4, and that's going to load the bases now with still only one away. Here's Mookie Betts. He's got an opportunity here in a bases loaded situation and seems like the right man for the job.
I'd say so. He's the team leader in RBIs. Time for the right man in the right spot.
This is a situation where you have to step out of the box and tell yourself, my job is to get the runner in from third. It'd be nice to gap one and get them both in, but you want to take a little pressure off you offensively and just focus on being productive.
The 1-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Great off-speed pitch right there. He was definitely sitting fastball, wanted to turn and burn. Everything went flying. This pitcher might be on the attack with that pitch all game long.
And this is yanked hard down the left field line. 1 run scores. And he's in safely at third as we're now tied after a pair of runs score on the play.
Now batting.
With this one left to bat, the pitcher was hoping and praying it would go foul, and I thought it might, but it ends up falling just inches inside the line, going for a double and driving in 2.
Standing in now, Edwin Rios popped him up. Marte takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. Ready for another shot now. Kike Hernandez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit on the ground to third. Throw on to first, and a good job of working out of that one with just... At the plate, Starling Marte. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
1-1 to the D-backs leadoff man. Takes this the other way to right, and that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Now the first pitch here from Price. Pitch popped up, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Price ready with the 0-1. Marte off for second. Fouled off. Runner aboard at first with nobody out in a 3-3 tie. A bullet to first base. And the runner gets back. No double play. So a runner at first with 1 out now. And that'll bring up the infielder Ketel Marte. First offering on its way. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first. A dive, but he's back. 3-3 our score with a man on at first and 1 away. He's running. That's a strike to throw down. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. Tried to get him out front, but it's a ball 1-2.
Wow, really close pitch on 0-2. That just missed, and if he hits that spot right there again, he might get the call next time.
Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Throw goes to third. Throw won't get him. Runners at the corners here with 1 guy in the inning. And that'll bring up Eduardo Escobar. Right there for strike 1.
I always say hitting's a process of elimination at the plate. I think he could go ahead and eliminate changeup. 2 in a row back-to-back. I don't think there'll be a third.
Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2. And he struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the second time this afternoon. Stepping into the box, Nick Ahmed, and their runners at the corners now.
Nick Ahmed.
3 runs, 7 hits, no errors so far for the Diamondbacks. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Fastball, and it gets by him, a swinging strike.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Oh, almost caught looking to end the inning, but it's called ball 2-2.
Man, that's a tough take given where we are this game, but he got away with it.
Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. Taylor is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Diamondbacks strand a pair. 5 innings complete, all tied 3-3. Here's Corey Seager. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
The shortstop, Corey Seager.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball. 1-0. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. And it's fouled away. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Marte is under it. Makes the play, 1 away.
The left fielder, number 3.
Digging in, Chris Taylor, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. 0-1 the count. One out, nobody on. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Three and 1 to the Dodgers left fielder. Line drive to left. This will hang up just long enough to be run down in shallow left for a tough second out. Standing in, Will Smith. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. 3 runs, 6 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. And that finds the target. 0-2 now. And this one's inside and high. 1-2 now.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. And that one is gone. A solo shot here to left. Number 25 for him on the year as they take the lead 4-3.
And this is an all-familiar sight, something we've seen all season long. When they need a clutch hit or an offensive blast, he's their go-to guy, and this is just one example in a long line of many. He's fun to watch.
Now here comes the Arizona skipper up out.
Now pitching for the Diamondbacks, number 34.
Into the box now, Justin Turner. As he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And he just ramps up, and here's the fastball by him. 0-2.
Hey, I get it. You're all in fastball. You're pulling the trigger at almost anything. That is way too high. He's going to have to lower his sights.
Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2. So 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Hits are even at 7 apiece. Fastball is outside. It's full now. 3-2. A.J. Pollock would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Grounder down the line at third, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Again, he sends it out of play. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And up next, the center fielder, A.J. Pollock. Here's the first pitch to him. Now the fastball is swung on and missed. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Oof, and it's safe to say he doesn't look all that comfortable up there. 0-2 now.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
From the stretch. And wow, tough to lay off the fastball there, but it's 1-2. The 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2 is looked at for ball 3.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
3-2 pitch. Here's at the knees and called strike 3. 1 for the Dodgers on the solo home run. On to the bottom of the 6th. It's now a 4-3 Dodger lead. Joe Kelly is on his way into the ballgame now as he'll be making his 50th appearance of the year. In now, Carson Kelly. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. One and 2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
Not too often you see a changeup come across it 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
There to look it in his bets, and that's out number one.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance. Cole Calhoun. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Now here's the pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Oh, and that is right down the middle for strike two. 4-3 our score here as we play inning number 6. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at bat going. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning. Settling in now, Christian Walker, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a line drive. Foul. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. And Mookie will make the play, and that retires the side. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Cody Bellinger. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Cody Bellinger.
And a fastball's in there for strike one. Looking at his career totals, Bellinger carries a batting line a little over the 260 mark. Ball one. Into right field. That's a base hit.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese, middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Mookie Betts.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Mookie Betts. So far 2 for 3 in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Lays off 1-0. Bellinger aboard here at first with nobody out. Two balls and no strikes. The count to the Dodgers center fielder. The 2-0 on the way. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. Now the 2-1 pitch. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Calhoun coming on. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Ready now Edwin Rios.
The first baseman, Edwin Rios.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that misses, ball one. 1-1 to the Dodgers first baseman. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Down the first baseline. And he is in there. So striding in, Kike Hernandez. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Just missed a home run to the deepest part of the yard. It's off the wall. Bellinger isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. And he's safe at the plate. And it's now 5-3.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. So bases are loaded. Nowhere to put him with one away. And in to hit next, it'll be the ever versatile Chris Taylor. Oh, this ball's hit hard to left, and this is going to be trouble as that's down for what should be extra bases. 1 run is scored. He's in at second safely as 2 runs come across to score away from the play. Merle Kelly is going to have his work cut out for him here. 2 runners in scoring position, so he'll try to leave them right where they are. Will Smith will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. And not in time as the run scores. Now the throw comes in to hold that second runner at third, so they're at the corners now with still only 1 away. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Justin Turner. Runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. 4 runs here in this half inning. 1-1 to the Dodgers leadoff man. Good change of speeds, but he lays off 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. So he'll keep those runners where they are, but the count moves to 3-1. The 3-1 pitch. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Still only 1 out in the inning. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball. Now to the plate is the Dodgers' designated hitter, A.J. Pollock. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
Down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. And he'll just waste one there, 1-2.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. A double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
And a strike 3 called. My gracious, what a pitch with the bases loaded, and there are 2 away now.
The right fielder, Cody Bellinger.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. And the runners will stay put here on ball 1. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0 and the bases loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
2-0. Here it is. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So 4 score in the inning, but it could have been much worse. Standing in, number 32, a hit in 2 tries so far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one. Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Bellinger's under it. Makes the play. 1 away. Back to the top spot in the Arizona lineup now, and stepping in, Starling Marte. Last time through was a base hit. He's set. Here it comes. Check swing called strike. 0-1. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the 2nd time this afternoon.
The left fielder, number 7.
Now at the plate, David Peralta. Lifetime versus Joe Kelly. He's batting .412. He's taken him deep once. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
You can't go after that pitch with less than 2 strikes on you. There's no way you're going to do any damage with a ball executed down and away in the zone.
In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
Count is 1-2.
Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So 1-2. Junior Guerra has been summoned.
Attention, please. Now pitching for the Diamondbacks, number 41, Junior Guerra.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he takes ball 1. Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistaken location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. A solo home run there for Mookie. Number 36 on the year for him, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Well, if I was the manager, I would tell my pitchers to work around this guy. I mean, he's hit 3 home runs against them in this series. What more do they need to see? 4, 5? Jeez, enough is enough.
Now batting.
In now, Edwin Rios. As he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. A ball and a strike. Action now in the Arizona bullpen as they have a right-hander up and throwing. Now the 1-1 pitch is a fastball that misses.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
3-1 to him now. Comes with the fastball, but it's outside for ball 4. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Kike Hernandez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
1-0 count. Here it is. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Rios gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Chopped at third. Tough to get to. Marte for 1. On to first to complete the double play.
Now batting.
Next up for Los Angeles, Corey Seager. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Nope.
And a good job to lay off the fastball there close, but it's 1-1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Peralta on the move. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. But the Dodgers add on courtesy of this solo home run. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Dodgers 9 and the Diamondbacks 3. Blake Trinan is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 49.
And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. He went down on strikes last time up. Now here it comes. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. But this is foul for the first strike.
Marte.
Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Lifted the other way to left center. On the move is Betts. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
The third baseman, number 5.
Eduardo Escobar standing in. Career against Blake Trinan. He's gone 2 for 8. Here's the first pitch to him. A ball and no strikes. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
The count now at 2-2. Rounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball as it holds at 2-2. The 2-2. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Striding in once again, Nick Ahmed. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First delivery to him on the way. Fouled away. The slider freezes him at the plate. A called 3rd strike, and the inning comes to a close. Hector Rondon comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Here comes the first pitch. This one's down to third. Throw gets him at first base as he took away a sure base hit that time.
Great reaction on that one, and a good job to get down on the ground in time to smother it. Still had to get up and make the throw, and of course, he did that too.
Into the box, Will Smith. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half, it's 0-1. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. And he lays off for ball one. Rondon has proven to be a guy that throws strikes coming out of the pen and doesn't walk a lot of batters.
Boyd, every manager and pitching coach, Matty V, they'd love to bring a guy in that they know one thing. He's going to throw strikes and not beat himself. And this guy is certainly not afraid to attack the strike zone.
2-2 to the Dodgers catcher. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
And this is lifted out towards straightaway center field. Marte's after it. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Justin Turner. A hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame. Line to the right side. But right there is the second baseman, and that will retire the side. Stepping in, Carson Kelly, who could really use a knock here. 0-for-3 in the game so far. He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. The win would belong to David Price if the lead holds up. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. And he throws a cutter right by him to take control. 1-2.
Hey, hats off to the pitching staff right here. They've been able to hold a hot hitter in check in game 4 of this series.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. At the plate, Cole Calhoun, career against Blake Trinan. He brings with him a .313 batting average, and that misses for ball 1.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
That evens it up, 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
Well, he's really rolling on the mound right now. All you have to do is look at the last 4 hitters for evidence. All 4 of them have gone down on strikes, as you're seeing here. That's not easy to do, so you know he's got to be pretty dialed in out there.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Two balls and a strike.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A called strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Hit hard up the middle. And there's his first base hit in this one.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Standing in now, number 32. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. And he'll squeeze this one for the final out, and the Dodgers bounce back here to take the finale and earn a split of this 4-game series as this one is over. 9-3 the final tally here in this one. Los Angeles wrote an important 6th inning to victory in this one. David Price hangs win number 11 on his line. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Drive home safely.